Okay, welcome to the Bedford Blair County Free Press. I am the bad guy reporter, the cameraman. It is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024, and this is your local news. And as you see, we will have news out of Bedford, we will have news out of Altoona, and one report out of Somerset. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you can hear me. Hope you can hear my voice and you can hear the music. That way I know everything is working good. And currently in Bedford it is 43 degrees, and in Altoona it is 44 degrees. Okay, so this weather report is sponsored by St. Thomas. It's the second annual St. Thomas Spring Craft Vendor Show, Saturday, May the 4th of 2024 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday, May the 5th of 2024 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at St. Thomas Hall, located at 129 West Penn Street in historic downtown Bedford. For more information or to set up as a vendor, you can contact 814-494-1608. Okay, so tonight in Bedford will be cloudy skies and 35 degrees. On Thursday will be cloudy early with partial sunshine expected in Bedford County late. Slight chance of rain showers, high of 49 degrees. For Thursday night, cloudy during the evening, a few showers developing later in the evening, low of 39 degrees. Chance of rain will be 30%. And then a several-day outlook in Bedford County will be Friday, 43 degrees, Saturday, mostly sunny and 47 degrees, and Sunday, mostly sunny and 53 degrees. Okay, so a good afternoon to Gary Carter, to Greg, and to Jeff. Let's do Altoona weather while we are here. In Altoona tonight will be overcast skies, low 36 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday in Altoona, cloudy skies, slight chance of rain showers, high of 47 degrees. Thursday night, cloudy with occasional showers late in the evening, low of 38 degrees. A chance of rain in Altoona for Thursday night will be 40%. Friday will be, this is the 7-day outlook, Friday will be, it'll 42 degrees and cloudy. Saturday, mostly sunny, 46 degrees, and Sunday in Altoona, mostly sunny and 52 degrees. So, I did get my press pass. There you go. So, with all the people in Altoona, law enforcement, fire departments, you should be able to clearly see this now. I changed the name, as you can see. It'll be the Bedford Blair Free Press, and so there you go. I got my new press pass, and my shipment came in today. I've got new ball caps for myself. I got new t-shirts, new ball caps, and I have a zippered up sweatshirt that I will be wearing, so there'll be no confusion as to who I am when I am out on the scene of an automobile accident, a fire, a drug bust, what have you, or even an eviction, which we have an eviction coming up on Monday at 9 a.m. and it will be live here on the Bedford Blair Free Press. It will be in Altoona, so we look forward to that, most definitely. Okay, so with that going on, we're going to go to Somerset, where a fatal vehicle crash occurred. As soon as we have the information pulled up here, and then we'll have criminal charges filed in Bedford and Altoona as well on this broadcast. Okay, a fatal vehicle crash occurred on January the 30th of 2024 on Glad's Pike, west of Tree Army Road, Jefferson Township, Somerset County. State police investigated a motor vehicle crash involving 3 vehicles. The operator of one of the vehicles, a 20-year-old female from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, was killed in the crash. The investigation is ongoing. No further details were reported. Okay, so now we head to Bedford County. We have several reports from Bedford before we start getting into criminal charges filed in district court. Then I want to make a statement at the end of the show. I want to remind people of what's going on here. To everybody that is new on this page. Okay, we're in Bedford County now. A drug possession occurred on January the 29th of 2024 on I-99 South in Bedford Township. State police stopped the vehicle, a 2007 Chevy Cobalt, operated by 27-year-old Joseph Johnson of Bedford. Mr. Johnson was in possession of crystal meth. And a good afternoon to Jeff Oswald. Okay, looks like a 2-vehicle crash occurred on January the 29th of 2024. Lincoln Highway, Snake Spring Township, involving 22-year-old Eli Miller of Bedford, operating a 2006 Ford Mustang, and 20-year-old Bailey Fair of Clearville, operating a Chevy Impala. No reported injuries, and the operator of the Mustang is being charged for driving at an unsafe speed. A harassment occurred on January the 10th on 15th Street in Liberty Township. This incident occurred as a 23-year-old female from Saxton, who police did not name, engaged in a verbal altercation with a 25-year-old male from Breezewood. The female then struck the male multiple times in the torso. The male did not claim to be injured, nor was there any visible injuries observed on the male. The male separated himself from the altercation and left the residence, and the female from Saxton will be charged with harassment. Another harassment occurred on January the 30th on Allegheny Road in Harrison Township. State police were notified of a domestic involving a 26-year-old female from Man's Choice and a 37-year-old male from Man's Choice, who they did not identify. It was learned that the female struck the male in the face with a closed fist. She will be charged with harassment via a non-traffic citation. Everything is calm right now. Okay, so there is the police reports. So before we get into the criminal charges filed in district court, I just want to make a statement to all those who are new on the page and to all those who are new in the Altoona area who haven't quite encountered or haven't quite understood what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to say this. This goes out to everybody that can hear my voice. I don't care who you're friends with. I do not care how close you are to your neighbor. I do not care about anything. If you are involved in a criminal activity and you get arrested, you will be charged. There will be no telling me, I don't care if the person gets charged, you leave their name off your site. Obviously, you haven't dealt with me long enough to even make that ridiculous statement. And then to insinuate that everything is, that you live in a peaceful neighborhood. Well, you know what? Your neighborhood wasn't that peaceful when your next door neighbor was dating a heroin addict and a heroin dealer who just got busted just 2 nights ago. So don't come at me. I give two shits who you think you are. I give two shits who you know. I give two shits who you blow. None of that impresses me. Now, to all those, did you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm not impressed that you're from Altoona. I'm not impressed that you own your own house. I'm not impressed that you're friends with someone. I'm not impressed who your mother is. I'm not impressed who your father is. I'm not impressed who your dog is. I'm not impressed with shit. Do not make the mistake of telling me I better not report on a certain crime, report, whatever. That's not how I work. I've been doing this for 16 years. I walked over bigger and badder people to get where I'm at. So do not try to influence me, because it will not work. And if you don't like it, tough shitty, said the kitty. So with that, let's go to criminal charges filed in Altoona. 48-year-old William Thomas Bonsell of Altoona has been charged with terroristic threats and 2 counts of harassment. This stemming from an incident on January the 30th of 2024 in the borough of Tyrone. His case is currently inactive and he is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 18-year-old Hayden George O'Donrick of Hollidaysburg has been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault, 2 counts of simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, disorderly conduct, and 2 counts of harassment. This stemming from an incident on January the 29th of 2024 in the city of Altoona. His case is currently inactive and he is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 37-year-old William Zink of Altoona has been charged with simple assault and harassment. This stemming from an incident on January 29th of 2024 in the city of Altoona. He was arraigned and released on $25,000 unsecured bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for February the 7th. Okay, so there is the reports, the criminal charges filed in district court in Blair County. Now we go to Bedford County, where we have 5. 30-year-old Jonathan Gray Thompson of Everett has been charged with 3 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and or a controlled substance, careless driving, operating a vehicle while the license is suspended, failure to use required signals, and operating a vehicle without a valid inspection. This stemming from an incident on September the 4th of 2023 in Snake Spring Township. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for March the 6th. 41-year-old Jared David Lundquist of Everett has been charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, operating a vehicle while his license is suspended, and operating a vehicle on a suspended registration. This stemming from an incident on January the 17th of 2024 in Snake Spring Township. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for March the 20th. 41-year-old Angela Marie Mills of Everett has been charged with DUI with a blood alcohol level of 0.08% to 0.10%, DUI unsafe driving, operating a vehicle with no headlights, and operating a vehicle with no rear lights. This stemming from an incident on November the 19th of 2023 in the borough of Everett. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for March the 6th. 36-year-old Trent Edward Clark of Breezewood has been charged with false written statement to sell or transfer a firearm and statement under penalty of law. This stemming from an incident on December the 13th of 2022 in the borough of Everett. He was arraigned on January the 30th of 2024 and released on ROR. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for February the 21st. 27-year-old Douglas Brian Conrath of Bedford has been charged with terroristic threats, possession of a controlled substance not prescribed to him, and possession of drug paraphernalia. This stemming from an incident on January the 23rd of 2024 in the borough of Bedford. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for February the 21st. Okay, so there is all of the news, and I've been here in Altoona for 1 month, and I have survived. So to all those who said I would never survive the first month, I guess the laugh's on you. I got a lot of things that I've got going on in Altoona that's going to be coming up in the near future. I have been in contact with the Altoona Police Department, and I am signed up with them now, as well as I am signed up with the District Attorney's Office here to get press releases. We do have an eviction coming up on Monday morning at 9 a.m. We will be live on the air on this page, so we have, and that is going to be the eviction that we are doing involves the individual formerly from Everett. We will announce who it is when we go live Monday morning at 9 a.m. So to all those, Monday morning, 9 a.m. will be our next eviction. And the eviction is on an individual who is formerly from Everett. So let the anticipation mount all weekend. Tune in. We have no idea what we're walking into, and we really don't care what we're walking into, because there is nothing that would surprise me. There is nothing that will stop me from recording. There is nothing that could happen that would throw me off guard. When I walk in any place, I expect the unexpected. I will be live. Whatever happens, it's gonna happen live on the air. And the individual from Everett, he knows who I am. So we'll just leave it at that. The individual that is being evicted Monday morning, 9 a.m., downtown Altoona, he knows who the cameraman is. So to my good buddy from Everett, it's eviction day Monday. See you then. I said Turpak. No, Turpak lives in Bedford. Well, he lives in Fishertown. Turpak lives in Fishertown, so it isn't Turpak. But I can tell you, I can safely say that the individual from Everett has a drug problem. So maybe Monday when we walk in, he will be doped up enough, he will be drugged up enough, and he will be alert enough to know who is holding that camera. Yes, it is yes, it is the weed. Woo! Yes, to Barbara Bowman, that is the music that your son sent me. So, and to Gary Carter, no, it's not Guido. I haven't heard from Guido. It's been quiet. Hopefully he's calmed down. Hopefully he's behaving himself. Anytime he wants to reach out to me, he can give me a call. I'm willing to talk to him. I'm a peaceful man. I am a peaceful man until provoked. Until then, until the next time, this is the head of the table, the cameraman, telling everybody it's a good day to be the bad guy.
Now it's time to show you